from the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
But you counterfeit, I counted your fits like you was straight in the worst way. Too legit, them hammer days, and we buck down, this is Bucktown. Come on, pimp. Eye to eye, the clock will have you twitching with no ceiling.
All right, Sing, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
Off the R.I.P. So keep it clean like the new white tee. I'm in your town wherever that might be. Hold me to it. And you ain't gotta like the way I do it.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Pedro Martinez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Okay, all set to go. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-10.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Wagner. They get the out on Acuna. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a
Dang, they got Acuna at 59 speed. I feel like, I know he tore his ACL or Achilles or whatever he did last year, but like, man, I feel like that's disrespectful.
Consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And next for Atlanta, Ellie Dillon.
I mean, his last full season he played, he stole 73 bases. And, like, he didn't get caught a ton. He only got caught 14 times. Then he played last year. Got hurt. 59 speed? And I guess they made his stealing good, but I feel like he's faster than that.
Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he grounds one to the right side. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 down,
Chipper
base is empty.
Jones.
And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch. Now one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 1 and 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Boston, today's starting pitcher, CC Sabathia. What do you look for here?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for Boston, Honus Wagner. First pitch misses. Trying to bunt his way on, and he barehands it. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own. Pitching staff, it gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Good eye right there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that's ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third, the left
Manny
fielder,
Ramirez now at the plate. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, center field. Ozuna should have it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
batting fourth, the center fielder, Willie.
Willie Mays digging in now. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Aaron around second on his way to third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So runner at second, 2 down. Williams getting ready to hit. Right now third in the American League in RBIs. That's in there. 0-1. Williams with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side.
What's up, Caden? How's your day today?
First. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. These two offenses can put up runs.
Nice. You want anything interesting? Anything fun?
Multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
Rush is always cool. We got the next game tomorrow? Is it on tomorrow night?
Velocity 97 with that fastball.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there.
Oh, you know that's going to be very frustrating.
We got to have this one, King. We can't give back 2 road wins that we got.
He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with
I agree.
and have
Yep.
more success than anything else.
Now in for the Braves, David Justice. The top hitter in the
Going back to Boston, you have to have it 3-1. Because then even if you lose in Boston, okay, then you come back home, hopefully you close it out, then you got 2 chances to win. You literally, if you win that one, you got 3 chances to win the series. You just got to win 1 out of 3. If you lose this one, it's brand new series again. Doesn't mean it's over, but I feel like you definitely want to win this one.
Taking home player of the month honors.
They got to come out like their lives are on the line here. I got no interest in this game tonight. I just don't like Cleveland and Indiana. I'm not even watching that. I'm watching the Leafs and the Panthers. It's been a good series so far in the NHL. And then when that goes to intermission, I'll flip to the Sunday night baseball game. Yeah, I heard they lost yesterday and then they won this one, so. Ben Rice with a grand slam, nice.
1 out, bases empty. Outside low.
Yeah, Judge, that's what he does, man. That's not surprising to me. Shouldn't be surprising to anyone who knows baseball. Like, he's gonna end up with 55 to 65, and that's great. He might finish number 1. He's at least gonna finish in the top 3, barring injury, in home runs, and he's most likely gonna finish top 2, if not number 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, come on, that's a strike. What are you doing, umpire? That depends if you count Barry Bonds.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher. He's been
If you do count it, I think 73. No, 70. Yeah, 73. I think.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Slap the other way, foul.
Yeah, I just double checked because I was 10 when it happened, but I remember 73.
Stays alive.
Maybe 11, depending on when my birthday was that year. But
a really good pass at the ball.
Yeah, 73. Barry Bonds cheated, so it's kind of it's an interesting debate between baseball fans.
But kept close. Justice leads off first with one away. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty
So that zombie stream on Friday, we died way earlier than we thought we were gonna, and
now 2 balls.
we were just disheartened because the entire game it wouldn't give me the gun that I wanted. I finished it twice. I'm on it the third time. But I literally could not pull the gun from the box. Like, I'm not sure if, so the mystery box is a random number generator. So it's literally randomness. But, I mean, I feel like something's wrong with it. Because, it's not like we tried 5 times and didn't get it. I tried to get the gun out of the box maybe 150 times. I literally tried for like 7 hours to get this gun out of the box, and I couldn't get it. So that's what we were planning on. We were planning on us both having the wonder weapon and trying to get to around 150, because we both had it before, but it just wouldn't give it to us for some reason. Sounds good, man.
And there's a ball. Tying run and scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that's too high.
Come on, that's a strike. What is this up doing? It's not calling the high strike today?
That's down and in. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And a strike on the outside edge. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now at Fenway. We
Leading off,
head to the bottom of the
Red
second.
Sox.
And now the
The
first
first
baseman,
baseman,
David Ortiz.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is inside, and that is ball one. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that
Batting
red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
He swings and fouls one off. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Martinez back to work. There's the strike.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Grounded out his first time up.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
First pitch just misses. That's through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And now 2-2. Out towards right center field. Hank sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Ellie De La Cruz next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That clips a corner. And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They still trail 1-0. Back in Boston, here's Horner now.
Red Sox.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ball one and a pitch inside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over.
Number 3.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hannes Wagner. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One down.
Have they been dropping new episodes recently, or just starting the series back up, or what?
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at
Now
first.
batting, the right
Hank
fielder.
Aaron up next for the Red Sox. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off. Wagner at first, one gone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's
Oh, I thought they were in more than that.
if they're going to have a chance.
They're only in their second season.
Left field. That one back
Let's
there.
go, hey.
Over the monster.
Who would you say streams that show again?
It's 3-0.
Already playing with the
Is it
lead,
Netflix?
and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
HBO Max. So that's another one that you need Paramount Plus for.
Batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
I think, right?
Manny Ramirez.
I got Paramount Plus, but I don't have the one you can watch HBO, I don't think.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it bangs off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
Oh, what's the, I thought that was the, wasn't that the upgraded version of Paramount Plus? So there's two versions of Paramount Plus. There's the one where you can watch the CBS stuff, and there's the one where you get, it's either HBO or Cinemax or something.
Still only one out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one will bang off the wall near the pesky pole. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 4-0.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second with one away. Now it's the DH, Ted Williams.
Showtime. So HBO Max is its own thing? Dang, there's so many streaming services nowadays. It's crazy. And if you get them all, it's like more expensive than having cable.
Get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate.
Yeah, so like, so Disney,
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
Disney, I think I have it through Verizon, but I think through the phone bill, yeah, that's good. I don't know who exactly pays for that one. I think maybe when I got my new phone line, it was actually cheaper to get Disney Plus. So we got Disney Plus. My mom has Paramount Plus through Walmart, so I use her Paramount Plus, her regular one. I have Netflix, so I pay for Netflix. Me and my brother both have Peacock, I think. There's just so many.
He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Maybe we have Hulu, but I never use Hulu, so I don't know about that.
David Ortiz up next for the Red Sox. And that's way high, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Not enough people watching it, or what?
And another another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
I heard it was solid, but yeah, I don't watch that.
Foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third.
Some spin-offs can be good though. Yeah, it's usually not like, they usually don't do great. Like the Cleveland one from Family Guy, like I don't know if anybody did that. Anybody watch the Cleveland show?
Fights it off, you'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, third baseman, Reed.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. This way Boggs now struck out swinging.
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch Family Guy anymore. I used to watch so much Family Guy. I love that show. When I was in high school, when I was growing up, that show was gold.
In the zone, I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You ever watch Prison Break? You ever watch that one, Caden? It's on Netflix.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastballs.
Okay, so you've seen that.
Really have to respect this hit.
I love Prison Break. Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows of all time. Another show I really liked that I don't know where you can watch it. It's not on Netflix. I watched it on IMDb. Another show that was called it's called Fringe. So that was a really good show. I like that.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Yeah, if you're looking for a new show you can want to watch or something.
To the left, into foul ground.
That I think you can watch it for free on IMDb.
The inning is over.
Or IMDb.
3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4.
Bro, nobody likes that.
Braves nothing.
But that's why this saying is shit, shower, shave. And particularly in that order.
You went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity?
For me though, that doesn't happen too often. Like I'm a morning pooper. I'm a morning pooper and I'm a night shower mostly. Unless I go to the gym during the day or go for a walk during the day. Then if I'm stinky midday, I come home and take a shower. But if it's day I'm not doing anything, and then I want to shower after I get out of work or something.
The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things
that's not good.
think about in terms of memories from
you need to eat some popcorn. You need to eat some peanuts and cashews and all of the nuts in the Lagoon family. You need to eat some of that stuff. You need to stay hydrated and
good job to fight that one.
You need some fiber, bro.
Easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
I wouldn't say that's good for you because usually the ones you buy in the bag are like way too buttery and way too salty. But you can get like gourmet popcorn. Like I get this big bag. It's called Farmer John's. I get this big ass bag. It's like a foot tall. I get this big ass bag at the grocery store. It's like $9 or no, it's like $7, something like that. But in general, popcorn has fiber, so the fiber is good for you. That part.
And they'll do it again. And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count, 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
I'm just saying you need more fiber if you're not
from time to time.
They're definitely intelligent.
That's good. You don't want to get all that sugar.
Awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up. One thing I found that was very cool.
Yeah, you just need to get more fiber. If you're not hitting the bathroom all the time, like not all the time, but
when you're not a player on their team, as long as you're not winning, they will.
Yeah, cereal has a lot of sugar in it. I don't eat a ton of cereal.
Fans here, they love and respect baseball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through.
If you eat too much cheese, it'll bind you up too.
A hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Braves still looking for their first hit in this one. This one in the air, right field. Aaron gets under it. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Nobody hates cheese. There's a million kind of cheeses, and like 85% of them are good. Are you lactose intolerant? You don't like ice cream?
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
But are you lactose intolerant? Is that why you don't like them?
He got away with one there, but
But I feel like most people like cheese, and they like milkshakes, and they like ice cream. Yeah, wow. I'm surprised.
Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
I just got a milkshake today. I got a black. Hit him. Ah! I got a black raspberry milkshake. It was delicious.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the
I could hit him. That's what this button is for. He might get out of the way though, but yeah, I'm not trying to put people on base right now.
That one not close. And that is.
Can I give you some of my fat? You want to weigh like 165? I'll give you like 50 pounds.
On the ground, out to short. Wagner with the throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yeah, you're in good shape, man. You gotta keep it up. I never kept that up. I wasn't even in that good of shape when I was your age. When I was your age, I was probably like I was probably 150 when I was your age. And I'm shorter than you, and I'm like 5. I was your age. I was probably the same height I am now. At your age, I was probably 5'5".
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, you're skinny, 5'9", 115. Like you're a twig, bro. You got them Chet Holmgren legs.
CC Sabathia out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Braves.
Yeah, at your age, you probably don't.
He's making his
That's
of the season.
that sounds about right. From now till the end of your one meal, that's not enough.
Position, no outs.
Yeah, from now till the day you die, the only way you're gonna grow pretty much is sideways.
And that misses.
I didn't even know you had a stomachache. Those nobody likes those. Those suck. But definitely not the worst. I think I'd rather have a stomachache than like one thing I can't stand is the hiccups. And if I got like an extended case, then I never really get the hiccups. So glad I don't. But like if I had like an hour-long case of the hiccups, I'd be so mad.
In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Yeah, I don't often either, but I do get like I will get like motion sickness. Like if I go on like a roller coaster, like if I go on like one of those crazy roller coasters, I'll definitely puke. Besides that, like from food and other stuff, like I almost never puke. But motion sickness, I will definitely puke, and not from like car rides, like. Nothing from that, or like in a plane, nothing from that. But like on them roller coasters, like it just messes with my internal like equilibrium.
And that one fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. That's hard hit on the line.
Maybe, but I generally I don't go on many boats. I'm not a boater. I'm not a cruise person. I'd rather be the person sitting at the beach than being on a boat out in the water like Dexter.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to
I'm sure I have people back there way on the family tree from a long time ago, but nobody close.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just get on a boat and start going.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I really don't. It's not something that's enjoyable for me, really.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And a foul ball. Strider. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Mays stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Thanks, man. I'll talk to you later.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
The saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West, cowboys and Indians, yeah. So watch how you step to me, cause I've been schooled by the street. No one's testing me. I keep the beast within reach.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the monster. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here is Matt Olson. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's way high. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
The batter, number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mays has it sized up. Snags it for the second out. So the batting order turns over. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That one fouled hard the other way. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Riley at second with 2 down. Outside low. And the count is 1-2.
How is Alex Riley faster than Ronald Acuna? I don't believe that. Riley's got 63 speed and Acuna's got 59? No way.
And that one upstairs.
2-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Braves nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ted Williams. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
Let's go, Teddy.
He circles the bases. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ortiz, 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. All Red Sox in this one. That clips the corner.
3-1.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone
Now
gets a walk, Boo.
third baseman.
So man aboard. And next for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Justice settles under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's Nico Horner, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runners at the corners, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart as a team. need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
And now Hannes Wagner. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
No ball, 2 strike.
Horner stands at second with 2 gone. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2. That one drilled left field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 5. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves nothing.
Now pitching for the Red
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Matt Strong.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fought off foul. Up and in. Look out.
1-1.
That one pushed foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's outside. 2-2. Ripped to short. One up, one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chipper Jones.
So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Chipper Jones, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
3-1.
One down, base is empty. Inside ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
David Justice next up for the Braves. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Ortiz under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Strider back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee also getting ready. In the air, left field, down the line. Justice makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. But the pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
That's a foul ball.
Strider deals. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 outs. And that is out of play.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses. 3-2 now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ted Williams would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Mays leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate.
Oh.
Got him looking. And that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt.
Ball,
Michael
inside.
Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. Just missed.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez tracks it down for the out.
Now batting.
Here
the
is
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Matt Strom departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Red
Lee
Sox.
Smith gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
48.
He's certainly been one of their better
Lee.
relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Ground ball up the middle. Horner over to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. The first base.
2 down, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. The other way, and he beats the shift. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter number 2. Second baseman. Alex.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Infield shifted to the pull side. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just
No, that's a ball.
missed. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and it's 2-1. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's a full count. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The right fielder,
first and second, 2 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Now fly ball to right center. Mays on his horse. Got it. Nice grab. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game
for the
summary.
Red Sox, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one in the air center field. Ozuna ranging after it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade
Boggs. Up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. That's outside. And that is ball 1. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the catcher.
One gone runner at first. And next for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek. Substitution being made at first, and here's the pinch runner, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Pitch misses, 1-0. The other way, makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He will score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Here's Johnson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now a chance for Honus Wagner. First pitch, and he just misses. Horner on at second with 2 down. And there's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Runner at second, 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Right there does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. He's already homered here in this one. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left.
For the Braves,
Back inside Fenway Park, leading off Ellie De La Cruz. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. Corner over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Chipper Jones next up for the Braves.
Chipper Jones.
And that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Inside, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So, man aboard. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that one got a piece of him.
Hit by pitch. Thank you, mate.
Now
Here's the Red Sox DH, Ted Williams. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Pierce Johnson fires. In the dirt, now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there. Change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes outside. That one ripped. Justice going back, and it hits off the monster. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. Here's Andres.
I feel like he plays this absolutely terrible. Does the ball really hit that high off the wall? Yeah, I guess it did. I guess it was my eyesight. I did not see the deflection. I thought it deflected. Oh! What? What is going on? So it's not my eyesight. This game is absolutely... What is the physics on this? So the ball does hit the wall here. So I didn't think it hit the wall here because I saw it hit here. So obviously it can't double hit. And somehow the game registers it as hitting again. Look, it goes backwards. What is going on with the ball?
The only things that comfort us that we trust.
What is happening here? MLB The Show, come on, man. Oh, it's like the sign that sticks out on the wall. So it should be bouncing more to the left. Okay, it does bounce the... Oh, okay, so it, maybe they didn't mess up. It does hit... Such a strange view you have to see that it hits correctly. So it hits that little angle, bounces to the left, which it should, and then hits the wall again. But this little upward, it should just hit the wall and go down. Somehow it goes back up again and hits the wall second and third time? Yo, how many times does this ball hit the wall? 1.
Welcome to the 100-degree swing test. Which one of these 2 antiperspirants?
So the spin change. 2.
Like ordinary antiperspirants can't take the heat.
3.
Antiperspirants can't fight sweat better than secret cleaning.
4. 5. Yeah, that's absolutely ridiculous. So at first I thought it was just twice, but this ball definitely hits the wall 5 times. How? How does it not hit it once or twice and then fall down? It doesn't get stuck on a ledge. Here it hits correctly, goes to the left, hits the wall again correctly. Now she just goes straight down, which it does. Somehow the game, why does it change direction here? Somehow the ball changes direction while it's going down. Tells Isaac Newton to go fuck himself. Hits the wall. Somehow bounces, defies gravity, goes back up. Hits the wall again, even though it's coming off the wall. Like, the ball's almost completely off the wall. Hits the wall. Goes back up, defies gravity a second time. Tells 9.8 meters per second squared to go fuck itself a second time. Hits the wall and then juts out. Like, what? This is the most ridiculous bounce of a baseball I've ever seen. So, once, and I've been playing this game for, can't even tell you how long. Almost 10 years, maybe 10 years, maybe. I don't know. Second bounce is correct. There should be no third bounce. Somehow there's a third bounce. Third bounce. Fourth bounce. No. 5 bounces at least. I don't know what just happened. That's absolutely crazy.
Jimenez. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Ortiz, the runner at second with one away. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's too high. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way.
Batting,
So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jason Varitek digs in now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Freddie Fermin looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. And a curve misses outside. 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little bit low. 3 balls and a strike. That's to third. And it goes just foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Pierce Johnson is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Corner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that drops foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Line drive, Olsen takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Now pitching for the Red
We're
Sox.
back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Clay Buchholz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. On the ground. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. 1 for 3. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
1-1.
Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. And that's downstairs and outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.